walking up now.
I don't see it.
No one slapped
He
us.
left. He left. Valkyrie's still below stores.
I have no camps to help you.
He smoked it. Hold on, I'll
Let
get
me
a
see if
flank
I can get a cam.
Give me a sec.
Valk has a
I have
C4
a
rip.
flank. It's okay, it's okay. Just chill, just chill.
Hey, wait, Buzz, do you want to... I was gonna say, do we want to power this guy?
Shoot default if you can. There's a Valk cam right here. Hold on.
I'm down to power.
Buzz, do you want to try and fight?
Yes.
Do you want to try and fight blue with him?
I'm walking.
I can
Camo,
fight
Camo,
blue.
do you want
Camo,
do you want me to get on you?
No,
Nobody's
I
routing
Still
IC.
storage. Valkyrie's still storage. I'm ping.
Nobody's back corner desk left side.
Hello, stream. We are currently waiting on the first game to get done because technical difficulties had prevented us from streaming it. So I will be putting the scene on game break until the first game is finished. Okay, watchers. So we have news that TTU has taken the first map 8-7 against Nova Nighthawks, overtime match point, and we will soon be heading into the second game, and I'll be switching to break to get into the game. Okay, so now we'd be heading into the next game. I will share the capture right now. TTU is currently up 1, and Nova Nighthawks are down 0. So this is a best of 5. It looks like the next map we border. I'm not sure, but right now the rosters just to go over. We camo on TTU. We have camo, Rec, Buzz, Ghosts, and Gray. And for the Nova Nighthawks, we have Kudzo, Oza, Sakura, Yab, and Sneaky. So we will get into this shortly. Okay, on defense is going to be Nova, and TTU is going to be on attack. So just make sure that I have the... So there's going to be a shield ban done from the Nova Nighthawks. TTU is a very shield worthy team. They are very impactful with shield characters at the land they were just at, and I think Blitz is a smart ban there from Nova. Yes, yeah, double shield ban. That was kind of expected. And TTU will ban Mira and Castle. A little bit of a smack talk in the whole chat. Let's see what the composition is going to be. So we're going to have Gridlock, Blackbeard, Grim, Ace, and Capitao for the attack. And Azami and Mute are very strong characters for this map. Oh my gosh. What are the controls? So it looks like it's going to be Archives, the bomb site. Wish I could change these settings. It looks like they're going to be playing CCTV heavy, so they're going to take the space over there. Nova Nighthawks are. Looks like they're going to open up the door too and have head holes just to take over that balcony control. And I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the controls. It looks like TTU is going to be taking space towards east side. Yellow stairs. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the controls. Yeah, they're taking stair side very heavy. I'm trying to get into put some fountain pressure on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out these controls still. Don't understand. I don't know. Looks like Kuzo is going to take this gunfight right here on the breach on triple. Playing fountain side. Buzz gets first pick. C4 kill from under as well to get the trade. So now it's 44. Looks like Kuzo's going to be jiggling this angle. And they're going to drone him out and see where exactly he's at. Looks like they found him. Still just very heavy on the east side. I think they're planning to go for taking the space in archives right here. And that Grim Util is going to put a lot of pressure on Valkyrie right here, on Kudzo. So let's see if he can make a play. One jumps in, and he is downed and killed immediately, lost the gunfight. Possibly brevable, but the situation he's in, they're just gonna take the space and counter. And Yab actually gets pick. Warden was playing in hallway on Buzz. And he actually gets 2 picks right there. It's not looking good for TTU, as Yab just completely destroyed them right there for a second. 1v4 situation. Gray gets 1, a beautiful pick. If you can get this other one, it'll be a great scenario. Looks like they're taking a gunfight. No time, 13 seconds. Yeah, it looks like Nova and Nighthawks are just going to run away and play safe. Gray has not a lot of options here, and it looks like it's going to be round 1 going to Nova. That's great. I'm going to put on a scene for a second while I figure out these controls. Sorry. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Just some technical difficulties right there. Controls are not working for some reason. So we will just have to do this for now. Looks like Nova is taking a vert heavy approach on the site. I'm pretty sure they went bathroom tethers. TTU going for an east side push again. And they're taking stairs control and probably going to push out this vert control and take some gunfights. And I just changed the field of view. Rek actually gets first pick on the Yab. I think he was roaming, and great first pick by TCU. Looks like Legion's just gonna keep this fountain space right here and wait for TCU to make a play on vert. Buzz is actually causing some distraction downstairs with Ying. And it looks like Rek will just sit on top stairs and they plan in sight as they take the vert players off. And Buzz is just dominating, oh my god, a 3k on Nova Nighthawks. And Buzz with a 4k and they just finished it in sight. Yeah, but they just got the plant down, they yinged in sight. That was a great play since they were playing vert heavy. They must have droned him out. 1-1 TTU just got the underround. Okay, let's see if I can... It's not working. Looks like Nova Nighthawks are going to go below again. Probably more wary of the window push since they just yinged it and took sight and planted. Yeah, so it looks like Nova will be playing heavy vert control again. TTU will be going for the same kind of east side push. They'd love to take this space, I've noticed. And they actually have a shield this time, so I'm pretty sure that's a shield fuse. Yes, Ghost has been running shield fuse. And wow, a very insane pick from Ozud on the window right there. Let's see if one of the TTU members can get the trade. The fuse shield is bottom, and oh, he will be tagged 1 HP Ozud. Looks like he's gonna sit. And actually, Legion. Okay, Kamo gets a first pick to even up the score for TTU. Looks like Legion's gonna take this gunfight on the top. And they're just gonna be, sitting around just looking for a pick for these gunfights. Still, Nova has just great vertical control. And they're just going to be stalling time with all this, and the smoke is going to make it very difficult for TTU to make any space at all. And TTU will get a plant down. They must have smoked him into the site. And Yab got the vert control still and ended up getting 1. And it looks like there's a shield interaction right here. Oh, Fuse shield kill. That was amazing. And Buzz will even up the score too. Oh, well, 2 picks and 3 picks. And Buzz, just the fragger of TTU. Honestly, just doing miracles. Looks like TTU just went for the same downstairs push again. And they took the space and just ignored vert. And that's round 2 for TTU. It's going to be the 3rd ban, so we can see what happens here for both teams. They might do that fuse ban. Is very annoying with that shield, especially with the ignoring vert control. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to figure out these controls. Don't understand. Okay, I think I got the gist of it now. Okay, cool. Looks like Nova will be taking the upstairs approach again. I mean, they just lost twice downstairs in the bathroom. They love taking the CCTV space and making rotates in the hallway. So we'll see how TTU deals with that. Looks like they're just going to clean up the drones. Thorn is a very interesting pick here. They have Thorn and Goyo for a lot of denial at the site. So it's going to be interesting how TTU plays this here, as they did lose upstairs the first round. Potential spawn peek right here from Yab. Looks like it's going to be a run up for barbed wire. And there will be a Blackbeard play here, so yes, the shield is going to be very strong for TTU, as expected. Let's see where exactly they'll take space. Yeah, it looks like they're just defaulting right now, but it looks like they realized that there's a lot of people in Archive and Office. But just going to sit on this angle right here and look for a gunfight, potentially get a kill. Almost got wallbanged from Archives. Nova is playing a head peek angle on a balcony outside CCTV, and it looks like it's going to be very hard for any space to be taken on CCTV side. But the sense is going to clear up a little bit of that room. Blackbeard did take the CCTV space and is looking for this pick here. Look on drone. It's going to be a very slow game. Just getting info and figuring out where they can take a gunfight and take space. Oh, this is a really nasty angle from camera right here. If you can get this... Oh, unlucky right there. Sneaky will get the... Wow, Sneaky will get 2 amazing picks for Nova Nighthawks. And they will maintain that CCTV space. Almost caught on the rappel there. Sneaky's going to be taking the gunfights. Just a fragger right here. Great, an upside down rappel headshot kill. Looks like they're going to start rappelling in, realizing they only have a minute left. Just looking for some nomads and looking for some gunfights, probably. Buzz is in a very off-angled position, just looking for info with this B-nids. Grim's a great agent for the situation because there is not a lot of... Oh, Buzz will just jump in, and the denial from Thorn will do a lot of damage. 30 seconds. Sakura will get a kill, and it's just Buzz, and he's going to get killed by the Goyo. Yeah, just the denial on Nova is just excellent here, and last one alive, killed by Sakura. They just held that office space the whole time, and denial when they tried to introduce site. Just great play by Nova. And it looks like it'll have to go downstairs now for Nova. 2-2 right now, currently. That was honestly excellent, looking at the pick Sneaky got on balcony, on west side balcony. I mean, just almost got 3 right there with the nomad on the rappel. The DMR, and it's just way too strong. Looks like there will be Tachanka pick from the Nova Nighthawks, which is very interesting. But they're very heavily centered on the denying operators. Just this Goyo, this Legion. Just they really want to make sure that T2 does not want to get into sight, because it'll be a very dangerous situation if they do. Again, just taking the vert control. And that's a very interesting Goyo placement from OZ right there. Just a quick look at the leaderboard. Buzz is on the buck, just going to be entering and fragging for the team like usual. And Sneaky is probably going to be roaming with this Solus, if I had to expect. But yeah, they want to be very... Oh, this looks like it's going to be a barbed wire again. False hope right there. Man, it'd be really interesting if there's a spawn peek pill this game. But yeah, wow, Nova really just loves this upstairs control. They really want to make sure T2 has no area or room to take. And if they go for it, they're going to get some gunfights if they want to try to get into space. I like this runoff spot here from Yab on a zombie. It's very centered. But look at TTU. They're already damn into sight. They just rushed. They said, screw the vertical. We're just going to go and take these fucking one guy on sight and kill him. And this Capital is going to be very beneficial for the vert players, so they can't see the guy planning. And wow, Plant's already down again. Open up bathroom for some space and control. Not sure what Nova's going to do here in this situation. 4 on a side. Ooh, Kuzo actually gets a pick on top. But Buzz quickly gets the trade on Glaz. And it looks like there's going to be post-pan with the smokes with this Glaz pick. Wow, Yab gets a great pick on TT right there. And they think they're just going to fight this bathroom space. Yab going to run into 1. Gets timing, but still gets the kill. Wow. Pulling out the Deagle, looking for some room to help his teammates defuse. Ooh, Ghost with the flick to make sure this does not happen. And wow. Wow. Just excellent play from Ghost right there. Just stayed controlled on the angle. Good flick. Made sure that... Wow, I think the Tachanka accidentally... Oh no, this must have been a Capital fire. Yes, the Blackbeard pick right here is really excellent from TTU. They're so strong with shields and just rushing the side. And it doesn't seem like Nova Nighthawks are even, like, aware of what's happening on the site. I don't think that there must have been mixed comms right there because, I mean, there's still 4 guys on vertical, and this guy they just bum rushed. I'm not sure what they're going to do again. They're going to have to be way more cautious of the first floor take if they're going to play downstairs again. But yeah, they're still going to set up vertical, but probably, I would assume, less emphasis on it, since they just took sight 3 times in a row. Ignoring vertical completely. It looks like we're gonna go Sledge here, so and Fuse. So I'm thinking TTU might actually go for vertical this time, switch it up. I like the reverse psychology there. Still just the major trap operators on Nova. Just have the Legion and the Goyo and Shanka for stall. So that barbed wire placement is very crucial. I want to spectate Camo here and see if he can make some space as Sledge. It does look like they're just going to go for the first floor take again, from what I'm looking at. Yeah, they swapped off the Fuse, and they're just going to go Nomad and Thatcher. Interesting. Thatcher, no hard breach. Well, they already took space and custom, so I'm not really sure what Nova's doing here. Maybe there's some comms that they're already in, but again, they're very heavy on vert all the time. 3 players up here. I think 4. 4 players on vert again, and I mean, TT is just going to take the under. If they're just going to let them have the space, they're just going to take it. Oh, this is a very good offing you'll hear from Yab, though. Oh, I think Capital might get caught right here. Oh my god! An amazing... Wow, that was a great pick from Gray. Just absolute awareness and game sense right there. That hatch is open, and Camo gets this pick too to make it a 3v5. And it looks like they're just planning again. TTU. Oza jumping down to maybe get it. Wow. Wow, 3v2. Nova Nighthawks got the trades, making it way more 2v2. So they're gonna put a lot of pressure on this Blackbeard. Wow. That was very quick round. Just a lot of trades went on. Great play from Ghost here. Did not overpeak with the shield. Yeah, and just got the plant down on site. Just great from TTU. No idea what Nova was doing there. They just kept going vert, and TTU just kept going under, so there is nothing gonna happen, and it looks like there's some trash talk happening, and y'all chat again. Let's get the first bans for so the sides have swapped now, so I should change this. I guess it's fine. It's okay. TCU will be on defense now. We're gonna go same denial agents. Very common for border defense. Man, it gets lonely talking to myself like this for a while. Okay. 4-2 TTU. This is a great half. If Nova wants to win this, they're going to have to pull off a really good performance here. Let's see what TTU setup is going on. They have a 2 Barao. Buzz is on 2 Barao. Just going to have fragging agent. I mean, he is on the top of the leaderboard. Or he's the top frag. But yeah, they're just going to set up a lot of these traps to make sure that space isn't easily taken. Oh, let's play from TTU. It's very similar defense setups from both teams, honestly. This is interesting, Goyo too. Looks like Nova will be going on the split east side take. Looking for spawn peaks. And Camo's just looking for a gunfight, just staying here in 90 hallway. Heard one outside. Oh, they have the cross now. Looks like that space is going to be taken by TTU. And they're joining in CCTV. Goes with that first frag, but quickly traded by Ozud. Looks like they'll be opening up east and just looking for some space or gunfights to take. Wow, great pick by Ozud. They just took out the CCTV guys really quickly. Sakura also got a pick, I think on the lurk downstairs. I'm not too sure. And now, I mean, Nova just has great positioning, and only 2 guys left in sight. And yeah, Yab is just gonna go in as Ash on entry and just demolish this guy on office. I think they're joining him out, and they know the Dokubi call is gonna be, yeah, the Dokubi call is just gonna reveal its real position, and it's just gonna be over really quickly. I think just the gunfights that round went to Nova overall. Great play by Nova. They just took out the CCTV guys, and they made pressure on E stairs just to crunch them, and yeah, it worked out. Let's see if TTU does anything different to change up the composition. Some bandit. Looks like they're gonna go bandit and fully reinforce this wall on west side balcony, and just give them the space. That's what I think was happen. This 2-barrel pick from Buzz is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. I mean, they have double C4, so I mean, honestly, I just don't really see the util here, in my opinion, from TTU. I think the 2-barrel and bandit could be really good for main wall, but I think Nova's just gonna go office again. I mean, they won the office take and the CCTV side take, and they're just gonna have to win the gunfights here. I don't think the main wall util will help a lot. Just looks like a default take from Nova. Yab on the Ash again. Sakura on Dokubi. The Dokubi is going to be very annoying for any lurkers for TTU, which doesn't seem like there is any. Looks like everybody's playing upstairs. Camo is looking for a runner right here. And wow, beautiful pick from Camo right there. Just had spatial awareness, heard the drone, sound cues. I'm going to look for these CCTV guys outside on balcony, and Ghost is going to back him up here with the Rooney. Now they have... Looks like Buzz got a pick 2. This is a great space. This is great space just from TTU in general. I just love how they took the gunfights, they took the timing, and now they have CCTV space. And yeah, Buzz is going to get another pick again. Looks like they didn't fully reinforce the walls. They just did head holes again. And Rex going to get a final pick. And yeah, I mean, Buzz just fragging out. I mean, 9-5. This is going to be TTU's round. Yab is going to get 1 pick on Ghost. And looks like he's going to be baiting. That's all he can do. He's stuck around balcony. They're probably just going to TTU's going to crunch him. Or they might just want angles. 3 in CCTV, so it's going to be difficult for Nova. Yeah, it's just going to be over. Buzz is going to get a 3K that round. Just excellent on the head angles. Yeah, the 2-barrel pick for the DMR is just great. Just a great fragging agent. TTU went upstairs, so now I'm expecting them to go bathroom or maybe ventilation. This is the quick look at the scoreboard. 5-3 in TTU's favor right now. Ooh, a Fenrir pick. I love Fenrir on this map. And a Cade. So it looks like they're going to go bathroom, I'd have to assume. Where's Cade? Yeah. Where's Cade to be useful? Now, I'm interested to see how much vertical control will TTU actually do. Will they put 2 up there, 3 up there, like Nova did, or will they have more roaming on the underside, first floor? It looks like there will be all 5 up on vertical. I think just to set up, but obviously all 5 on vertical, and there's 5 seconds left. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, they're going to put feet holes on triple to make sure that space on stairs is not going to be taken easily. And looks like Nova went a ram pick for the vert control. But they're going to have to get through these guys TTU in office. I'm very excited to see the gunfights here. Ozad is already in CCTV, breaking out 90 hallway walls for some space. Looks like main wall is not reinforced, so they might just open and take, yeah, they might just take the space right here. Gunfire here with Goyo, with Buzz. Let's see. He's getting flashed out, might have to retreat. But his teammates in Archive, yeah, they're just going to help him out, and Rek gets the first pick, gets traded though immediately. See if Rek can do anything else. See the guy in 90. It's going to be a full-on fight upstairs. Let's see if Sakura can get a pick here with this R4C ACOG. Very good gun. They'll be playing metal control too. Yab on the other end on Archives though, taking the space. Thorntrap goes off, dodges it. They spot this guy on Fountain. He's getting yellow pinged currently. They're trying to push him out and flood him out. Yeah, it looks like they're wallbanging him. And yeah, that's just going to be a tough situation for Gray. Just had util on him. 2 more in office though. Still very winnable round for TTU. Rek is on the bottom, rotated. And looks like Ghost is on a very weird off angle. Camo gets the trade on Rek, but it's just not looking good as they have so much space. 3-2. Camo, swinging, juggle peeking. He's going to be very patient here on this angle. Let this ram swing in. And it's going to be very close. Looks like he's going to rotate. Yeah, rotate down back to sight. We'll see what, Cade, I think they're just going to play time here. 45 seconds. Waiting for him to drop into sight. They still have that hatch charged, so they're going to have to either break that open by destroying the Cade, or they're going to have to jump down. Looks like they're just holding vent and server. Sakura just making so much vertical. Yeah, this is just not looking good. Wow, Camo, amazing frag, but gets traded quickly. Let's see if Ghost can do anything. Some missed shots, but wow, oh man, that was too close. The revolver whip almost had me excited right there. Just a quick trade right there by Nova Nighthawks. That was good. Good trade. It was a very close game. Very close game, I have to say. The Nova Nighthawks were very aggressive on the vertical take, unlike TTU, where they just went under on attack. Nova Nighthawks really just took out the gunfights, and the situational awareness right there from them was able to get Gray off, and they just took office space, and it was over basically for TTU. Third ban, Capital is going to be banned, and Rooney. And we'll see where TTU goes here, as they just lost Bathroom. They might just go again, from what I'm looking at the comp. But this castle pick is very interesting. It's going to be very useful for TTU, I think, on vertical. But the Grim and Ram are just going to be really detrimental. You're going to have to early pick one of those guys if you're going to want to hold your vertical space. Yeah, they're just going to go Bathroom again. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on taking this fountain space and making sure it's really hard to push in through metal and also through main. Yeah, this archive space is just, yeah, they're just gonna keep holding it. TTU with this castle is actually gonna be very beneficial too, to make the holds even better. Let's see how Nova handles this situation. Slightly different comp. Actually, I think it's, yeah, I think about the buck instead this time. They're just gonna go for some frags, but they do see that metal is all walled off and electrocuted, so they're gonna need a hard breach to go through that. But there is with Thatcher to do that. Yab is going to be on this east control here, making it hard for TT to rotate out. But I mean, they're just playing 4 up here. Let's see where what Buzz is doing right now. He is currently getting droned out in a very difficult position. Oh, accidentally drops, it looks like. That's going to be 1 player off vert for Nova to take space. Yeah, they just love taking this main space right here. Looks like they're just going to hold an angle. The Goyo did a lot of damage to OZ, so it's going to be very difficult for this Nova player to entry in and get a kill without getting traded. But it looks like they're just going to go in and they're going to meet up with the guys in tellers. 3 up here, holding an angle. Wow, Gray gets 2 there. Buzz gets another as well. Probably 3 for TTU. He's going to continue to fight. And this reinforced wall is going to help him this time, so he's not wall banged. I love this play. They learned from mistakes and they fixed it. Looks like the scrib's going to use his util to try and spot Gray, and it does work. Went for a pre-fire. Yab will get the pick, though, as Gray's low HP. 3v4. Wow, beautiful flank, though, from Camo. He was CCTV. Just wall banging, making a lot of pressure on them to make a decision. And, oh, Yab actually gets a kill on Wreck right there. I think maybe an overextension. 2v3. Both low HP players, so it's going to be interesting if they can win this. Yeah, they're just going to look around for some gunfights, but wow, Ghost double C4 with the I think that was sound cues. That must have been sound cues. Wow. Actually, I mean, they just both lined up right there, and that's actually just beautiful to look at right there. I wish I could replay that. Yeah, great C4 from Ghost. I can't double up there. Wow. Yeah, that was a great pick from Ghost right there. To end off the round, and now it's gonna be match point for TTU. It's gonna be very hard for Nova to come back from that, as the momentum is probably gonna be a little down. Ghost is gonna be on the 2-brow this time. Anakin and Bandit. So it looks like they're gonna go customs, I'm pretty sure. They're actually gonna... Okay, Nova's gonna go Blitz here, which is a very interesting play. Blitz and Ram. I'm very excited to see how this Blitz and Ram chemistry could possibly go. I'm only thinking that Nova could just like make some vert pressure and then rush down side with Blitz. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, though, double wall denial for TTU. Oh, they're actually upstairs again. I'm not familiar with the system. Game system. Looks like Blitz is gonna be taking just a fight on CCTV. He's running into 2 right here. Oh my gosh, I don't know what Blitz was doing. Camo just gets the trade immediately like a fragger. And they're just gonna keep the space, take the gunfights. Might swing into this crosshair placement right here. Almost. Camo with a good pick, pre-firing. Gonna get off the off angle. Nova players are stuck outside on balcony. This is not looking good for them, as it's already at 5v4. Ooh, Sneaky will get the pick on Ghost, though. Ran in. Camo gets a beautiful kill, just sound cues. Buzz rotates in to help his teammate. Let's see if he can watch his pixel peek right here. Yeah, they just took these gunfights on CCTV. They're just going to win them, and they're just going to take the round. 4v3, so still winnable for Nova. Wow, sound cue heard. Sneaky still gets the pick, though. Great pick from Sneaky right there. Buzz accidentally dies. I think might have maybe step. Yab on a metal flank right here. Create some pressure. Sakura. Ooh, Sneaky gets traded by Camo. Camo with a 3k right here. See if he can do any more. You heard the guy on metal. He might. Yeah, they're gonna look at metal, but didn't realize they already rotated off. Minute 24 left, and it's match point. It's a 3v2. It's not looking good for Nova Nighthawks. We're gonna need to see some insane performance from Soccer right here if he wants to do anything, as he is still could be. Still has 2 calls left. Has not used his calls at all. Great positioning from Kama right here. This is a good off angle. Here's the guy outside. Walking up metal. Rek is gonna take a fight. Rek and Gary are gonna take a fight together. Here's the guy outside a balcony. Camo is gonna get a 4K. Maybe he can get the ace right here, but it looks like Gray. Yeah, Gray's just gonna take it for the match point. And wow, good game. Good game. Honestly, just gunfights from TTU were just great. Yab had some great entries, but the rest of his team could not capitalize off of it. And yeah, I don't know, the blitz comp on top was kind of weird. Wow, 2-0 TTU. That was a great game. Camo and Buzz top fraggers, and we have the supports doing really good too. Ghost as the MVP though for the team, the most points. That will be the second game, and this is a best of 5, guys. So remember, I don't have no face cam, sorry, but this is the best of 5, guys. So remember, there's one more game. TTU is up 2-0, so it's gonna be like a little intermission here, and we're gonna get into the next game. I'm gonna mute up. Yo. but that's looks like the Nova Nighthawks are getting a substitute in. I think one of the Rares had to leave, so we're just gonna wait for that to take place, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so we are back. We are playing Chalet. This is TTU's map. 2-0 TTU right now currently to Nova Nighthawks. This is looking very promising for TTU if they play it how I know they will play it. Very prominent team. I realized the game audio was not working. I'm pretty sure I fixed that, so I'll take a look on the stream in a second. Looks like Nova will ban the shield characters again, just because they know TTU is very strong in using them. And they're going to go for a Blitz ban as well, just to get all those shield characters out of there. TT goes for a Nizami ban and a Tupara ban. Very interesting. And TT is starting on attack. So I'm very excited to see this take right here. They're probably going to run a Nomad soon, but I guess not. They have a Smoke and a Fenrir and a Thorn from Nova. That's looking very dangerous if they go downstairs. I'm guessing no wall now, so they might go. Yeah, they might go upstairs. Looks like Rex is gonna be on the entry with Sophia. And Ghost is going to be supporting with Blackbeard, and they're probably going to take some library space fight, I assume. Just want to make sure I can hear this audio. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's working. TTU will be going towards solar push, it looks like. Going from under from garage. Looks like this Blackbeard's just going to go into trophy. Just take that space real quickly. Yeah, it's very, very heavy on solar side here. Smoke will attempt to make a vert hole. Wobbling's going out. Sakura has to rotate. Holding the shotgun, though, on the stairs to make sure that it's not easy to come up. Looks like one smoke's already going to be thrown out, and they're going to... Sakura's going to get wallbang. He's going to have to move his position. It looks like the rest of Nova are just sitting in sight, leaving just Smoke to defend, really. Solarian push. It's like Gray will be taking highway control. Supposed to be going library. Ooh, very good damage there from Camo. Looking for the wallbang, floorbang pick. And bathroom. Gonna throw some nades. He's gonna miss the nade, unfortunately. Blackbeard's gonna push up with that timing to take some space. And so is Camo, too. And they're gonna look for a fight here. Camo's gonna look for a gunfight. Here's the Valkyrie. One tap by Camo, disgusting. Here's the smoke, too. Oh, Ghost gets a nade kill. Sneak gets a trade, though. There's a frag. Rek probably gets an outside pick. And window, main window, yeah. And they're just gonna try getting this bomb plant down, I'm guessing. It's not looking good for Nova here. Yab has to make a play here. He's still sitting here. Yeah, and he's just gonna get killed by Gray outside of highway. Okay, the game audio is not working still. I don't know why. Everything is on, so I really don't know why the audio is not working. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just gonna be unfortunate. I had everything not muted, so I don't know what the issue is. Great first round from TTU, though. Just to keep a momentum from the first 2-0s. This is not looking good for Nova, to say the least. They will be going bar, taking some sprays and mez. make sure that can fight for some vert. TT is very familiar with this setup though, as they have a very parallel defense. It's almost the same, so they're gonna know how to counter this pretty well. So you can see some switches already going from gray to gridlock. To gridlock and nomad. Okay. This warden will be of use to this Capitao, but that's about it, so I'm gonna need to see Yab, arguably Nova's best player from the games I've seen, make some plays here for against TTU. I really don't know why there's no game audio. I apologize. It's like TTU's gonna make some library pressure right here. 3 outside. Looks like there's one bit in a corner. And the ADS is just not going to burn him out, as they know he's there, but the strat did not work well for TTU right there. It's like they're going to place a Nomad. Oh. It's like Rex just going to hold this guy, and they're really just staring at each other, looking for some pre-fires. Now Oza knows that Nomad is there, so he's going to be way more cautious. Thorn on Mez still, just looking for... Or actually, sorry, that's not Thorn. It's Warden. Jumps in. Oza gets the pick on Rek. Try to kill him out that corner. Oza's just going to take that gunfight and keep the space. Looks like TT's going to have to approach a different angle now. From games. Going for a wallbang. Oh my gosh, that was such a close kill from Camo. 1 millimeter to the right, and it would have been a headshot. There, it looks like they're taking space from main stairs in blue. Camo gets a great pick, though, outside to even up the score, 44. 1 minute left. TTU still has a lot of time to work around the map and just take some gunfights. Repelled in K9, and looks like Camo's gonna take this fighter here against this guy on blue stairs. Destroys the shield. Soccer's gonna have to push back. But he's still gonna hold that angle ultimately. But he's picking to 3 people right now, and I don't think he knows because they're walking. Could get a timing though and get 1. Yeah, gets 1 and almost gets 2. There's another bet. I mean, it doesn't matter. TCU's just gonna destroy everybody in sight and get the trades. And Ghosts, beautiful round from Ghosts. He just went in as ace and just demolished with the AK. Just a great gun. And now it's 2-0. Looking really good for TTU right here. Audio capture. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the technical stuff. Looks like it's not going to be possible, but looks like Nova's going to go bar again. Same setup, and there'll be a little more talking in the chat. As Ghost has the right to talk right now, just went in and destroyed everybody. Kuzo here, just gonna probably be a little more wary of this garage take. I'd have to assume. And I really need to see Yab do something here because as Warden, you need to be getting picks. But interesting, no word on shotgun. He has the yeah, interesting. It's the rifle. It's like TTU is just gonna go for a library pressure again. Possibly look for this guy in the same corner again. Ghosts going under again with gridlock just to create some space again. And they're gonna drone out library and see that there's no one there, so they're gonna quickly realize and set up nomads. And Ozad gets a kill from I don't know where, but great first pick for Nova. So potentially take the round. And it looks like there's going to be very garage heavy take right here, as there's 3 going under. Buzz on the recruit, looking for just an entry pick. Corner's gonna look at this guy blue, realize he's there. He's gonna run away. No, he's not gonna take the gunfight, but he's actually coming back for the gunfight. Using some sound cues to bait gunfight. But T2 is already rotated and out, just making sure to have that pressure. No has to be aware of that space now. They're going back outside to reset. And yeah, Nova's just gonna keep holding, waiting for a push. Very, very passive gameplay here. No picks from Yab yet, just still holding. Here's the Nomads. Knows he can't swing out. And this is a very, very good angle right here from Rek. Looking at the upside down repel here in case this Warden does swing out and hit the Nomad jab. Repel's in though. Warden's going to hear that. Sakura is still playing on the shield. And a minute 10 on TTU. Kuzo gets a kill, and Yab also gets a kill. And Kuzo just destroys he's got TTU in games. They try jumping in games, and it's a 5v1 for a Go series into the middle of sight. I'm not sure if they know, but let's see if he can get some kills. He'll take down Kuzo. He's low HP. But ultimately, he's going to get crunched right here. Takes the gunfight on Jaeger. Beautiful pick on Jaeger. Looking real promising if he can get these guys off vert here. Or this guy on blue, I meant. On stairs. Blue stairs. Ultimately, though, sneaky will be sneaky. And listen to the sound cues and wait for him to swing out and get the kill. Good round for Nova. Now it's reset, and it's going to be a new ban. Reset. Looks like Nova's gonna go for a kitchen hold right here. Very interesting. Ozan on the Solus. And it's looking really even across the boards. Ghost is gonna be on the Ash. He's gonna take Buzz's position, it looks like, for the entry of this game. It's looking not too bad for both teams though. Very, very close game right now. Not too one-sided. And yeah, it looks like Nova will be making sure this vertical space isn't easy to get. As they will have a Valkyrie, she's going to be very annoying for pre-play C4s, potentially, TTU. But TTU has both Grim and, oh man, I forgot his name. Grim and Deimos. Grim and Deimos. I knew I could remember it. Grim and Deimos to clear out these guys on vertical and potentially some lurks downstairs, but let's see where TTU takes. Looks like they're just going to repel on K9 and Library. They're just going to take the space really quickly and just look around. These guys in Piano are gonna have to defend against this 5-man take right here against K9. They open up the half-wall. And this is a very good pixel peek from Soccer right here. Could potentially get one. Running out, though, getting a lot of info, TTU. Heard a Legion goo go off. They know they're in Piano Hall. Throws a nade. Misses, though. Buzz gets a pick on Sakura. And it looks like Gamo's just going to be peeking this aggressively. Looking for this guy to peek. But Buzz is also equally in. And he's just going to push this guy out Master. And he's going to communicate with his team and try to pinch these guys. It looks like this teammate's coming up Solarium, but they're still going to get pinched ultimately. Camo goes for one. Great pick from Gur right there as he's watching the run-up. Yab gets a trade, though. Oh my gosh, Yab with a... Wow, Yab with a 3K right there. Ghost gets a good trade, though, and now it's a 1v. Or, they get a trade for numbers, but they're going to go sight and leave Yab upstairs, deal with... Yeah, they're just going to play safe and plant B. They know this guy's vertical. See if Yab can make a great play here as they're one of their best players. Here's the plant go down. More than 3 armor, though. They know he's on hatch. Great sound cues here from Ghosts. Be very cautious. Now it's a 1v2. Their time to drop had gone, but ooh. Downs Ghost. It's looking very winnable here for Yab. Silent drops. Sees the other. Kills one. And that's going to be a 1v1 left. Gray versus Yab. This is going to be very interesting as the bomb is planted. Ran out of ammo. Whiffs. Oh my god. Pulls out the SMG and still whiffs. And Gray, an amazing pistol whip to headshot him. Wow. Excellent baiting skills right there, I must say. Excellent baiting skills. I mean, that was honestly a very close round. Yeah, put in a lot of effort for Nova, but unfortunately could not get the round as Gray clutched up at the end. Yeah, beautiful round right there at the end. And now it looks like they're gonna go somewhere else. I don't think they'll... Actually, we'll go kitchen again, but... It's going to be very hard to hold it after they just lost a lot of vertical control last round. They're going to have to win the gunfights, Nova. Yeah, I apologize for there being no audio. I'm looking at OBS when you hear me switching and typing. Just trying to see if there's anything I can do about it. There's a lot of technical difficulties that happened today. Yeah, it looks like Nova will, again, just maintain that vertical space. Maybe a little less pressure on it. But Ghost on the Maru pick right here is going to be very interesting. I'm excited to see what he does here. And Finka. Finka Maru is going to be very interesting pick. Oh, he's running the silent shotgun on Amaru. Oh my, he's gonna hop right in to sight. And Kate is completely lost. And they're just gonna... TT's just gonna take that chance to just flood on sight. Be careful, the guy... Hallway, but... Soccer blows himself up. I have no idea what's happening this round. Yeah, looking for this guy fight on trophy, but... I mean, Nova just throwing away their lives, and Ghost is gonna finish him off again with the Maru shotgun, and now it's just Yab by himself. He's gonna get jabbed, and Rex is gonna finish off the round, and I mean, man, I don't know what happened there. I think maybe just some miscommunication or just some whiffs. But one guy blew himself up with C4, and Cade does not have a headset, so very interesting. That was an amazing play from Ghost, though. I'm loving his entries this game, and his impact is great. The whole team of TTO's impact is just, they support each other so well. And for Yab on Nova, it's just this team is not supporting him to the maximum capability. Ozad it's definitely fighting too, though. Definitely a few gunners on that team. And it looks like they're going to go back to Bar after that defeat. Very interesting round that was. I mean, TTU is just used to this. This is their map. They're showing that they're dominance in this map and in this whole series in general. As it's 2-0, and they're up 3 rounds in the final map. Potential final map. It's looking real good for TTU here if they can just maintain the momentum and play smart like they just did that last round, and yeah, it's looking great. If no one wants to come back here, they're going to have to start winning some more gunfights and not blow this ones off. Looks like a glass pick from Buzz, which is very interesting. He's been kind of ghosting this game a little bit, as he's very prominent in the last game. Looks more of a supportive role. I see the vision here where they're just gonna ying and smoke for this glass play here for Buzz, potentially at picks. They're gonna plant, and it's gonna cover any space for people. But ooh, Nova's gonna down camo just through smoke bangs. But he actually gets out with his life, and Yab gets one on Ghost, but also Sneaky is downed, but he's gonna get revved. Camo with a bomb is going on K9 balcony. I'm not sure if he realizes he has the bomb, but he is pushing by himself, low HP. This is a great start for Nova here. Really great start. Kudzo on these shotgun peaks, just making them late. Still very, very good. Very excited to see this Ozud's Mez hold right here as they're pushing very heavily on piano. And he hears them. And they hear him on highway too, so he's gonna look for a peek in pre-fire. Ozud and Yab on top. Soccer with the shield still. They're just gonna look for a gunfight somewhere. But it's not necessary as it's 5v4. And Ozud is gonna get taken down brutally. And Buzz will finish the kill. But accidentally, Rek steps into Frostmat. Yab is, I mean, oh my god. Yab just had a god round. Amazing picks from Yab. I just missed it completely. I mean, genuinely just walked into his pre-fires and just had great game sense and great sound cues and awareness. Amazing round from Yab. That's what I'm looking to expect. I mean, yeah, seriously. That was a brilliant round. I mean, it was going all good for TCU. I mean, what was it, 5v3 or 5v2? And I mean, Yab just, they take the guy off, they got a Mez, and then, I mean, I don't know, Yab just fucking frags out. I have nothing to say about that. TTU, I think, just sells that round by lining up there. There's really not much to say. Now it's 2-4. It's either going to be swapped. And TTU is going to go on defense. Giving a little hope to Nova for this whole series as they do take one round to start some momentum. And no shield characters banned from TTU. Glaz and Grim banned, so we might see some shield character play from Nova here, which would be interesting. And Mira will be banned here too, which is or Valk will be banned too, which is a very strong character for upstairs and the kitchen. And yeah, as expected, Kuzo will be on the Montang for support. And just look at the leaderboard again. I mean, Yab just had a god round, a hero round to say, to try. He's really fighting. He's not giving up yet. Looks like Rek will be on the Clash though, which is lovely. I do love to see that. To the counter shield. Oh, looks like Kuzo will be swapping off the Montang in response to this Clash though, actually. Maybe droned out possibly. Yeah, this is the classic bar hold from TTU. But this Clash is definitely an interesting twist. Yeah, let's see what Nova will do on attack in response to this library control. So there, yeah, they'll just make some pressure on library first and open up games window. They have a Twitch to just get these ADSs, but it's pretty destroyed quickly by Buzz. I'm very excited to see this Buzz play here. And whoa, Ghost just, I mean, runs out and gets two. No idea what happened there. So they'll get traded in the end, but 2-for-1 actually an excellent trade for T2, and they're going to take that first attacker around momentum, or defender around momentum. Oh, Yab actually gets a pick, though, on a run out from main camo. Potential sub right there. But very upset right there, but unfortunate timing, I must say. And it looks like they're just going to regroup over here on library, look for a pick. And there'll be a lot of smack talk in the chat right now. As there's a minute 45 left. Opening up highway. Rex sees that. Has great awareness right there. He's not going to over peek. But he's going to let his teammates know, and he's going to yellow ping and calm for Buzz to take a gunfight, possibly. Jumped in, and Buzz is going to hear that, but unfortunately gets killed by Yab. Great pick from Yab. He's going to... Oh, great evens up the odds, though, on site. As Yab walks down to site. It's going to be a 2v2. Falls down the hatch. We're going to hear that. And now Rek is going to have a weird round right here in a corner with a shield. And Gray's just going to get a beautiful headshot pick right there on Sneaky just to show dominance on who owns gunfights in this map. And now Rek is just going to play very smart, and they know where Yab is. Yab is going to have a miracle round again to carry his team, which is looking very unlikely right now, as this clash is going to be a very, very, very bad nuisance, as already seen. And he's going to get shocked and lose HP, as Gray's just going to swing him eventually. He's going to have to get the bomb. Trying to make some room here to play, but has no idea where Gray is at. Thinks he's connector, but he's got to show his back, and Gray, just a beautiful round from Gray. Wow. I mean, sensational. I mean, he just swung, showed dominance, and it worked. I mean, 3K right there, I'm quite certain. And great round from Ghost right there in the beginning, too, to just take the momentum back from that round loss. And looks like Ghost is going to be talking a lot of trash at the top frag right here, as he's dominating, and it's like it's some beef with the two top frags. Happen Ghosts. And Kuzo is going to actually go on the Montang this time. Very interesting. It's 5-2 right now for TTU. It's not looking good for Nova, as they just lost the first round of attack. TTU will be going kitchen this time, actually. It's very interesting. And yes, they're... Oh, this is a great agent from Buzz right here. I love this Fenrir. Yeah, great placement right there. And they're just going to have a very vertical defensive comp right here. Looks like from TTU. So, I mean, Nova going to Ram and the Montang and the Ace is going to be quite conflicting, as TTU is ready for it, and they expect no switch. Let's see where Nova starts off at. Looks like they're going to go towards library side, which is very interesting, or they might just go on the roof. No, they actually will go through library side. Kuzo. Ozud getting a pick on Ghosts, unknown location. I think just a wallbang. They're gonna drone out this guy on Mez right here. Buzz, Aware. We're just gonna rotate out. Has to be Aware though. Activates both the Fenriers, so it's gonna be very hard for him to push in with the Spontang. It's gonna be very vertical attacking round right now. They're just gonna take a gunfight. Buzz is gonna jiggle this angle right here and get into... There's a guy on the roof, and in a 45 situation here, you're gonna need a gunfight to make it even. Looks like a great angle from Camo though. Nice kill from Camo. Just gonna go for a pre-fires. He's getting pinched out, but half wall breach is still up, and he's gonna get the trade on Buzz, but he's gonna be aware from behind him, and he's gonna get traded out eventually. 3v2. Looks like last one up here is Gray, and he's gonna get a beautiful headshot pick on Sakura to make it a 2v2. No Ram util, so the vert is basically a dead play now. I only have the open hatch. So yeah, pre-play C4 right there. He's gonna listen for callouts. And this might be a beautiful C4. A beautiful C4 and beautiful callouts right there from his teammates to get that 2K to secure the round. Again, I mean, two double kill C4s. This whole series is great. Wow, this is beautiful, honestly. I wish I could replay these and highlight these. I mean, Gray is having a great game. I mean, he was ghosting the first half a little bit, as just a support character should be, but I mean, he's really just showing his dominance and his gun skill the later half, and his game knowledge right there with the C4. And now it's match point. This is very brutal for Nova. It's a very grim and slim chance of comeback right here. As long as TTU manages to keep momentum, I'll be good. Here's the leaderboard. Buzz taking on a more of a supportive role as TTU's fragger this round. Maybe to just help his teammates outshine a little bit. Or, yeah. Man, it really sucks that nobody can hear the game audio. Looks like Buzz will actually be roaming this round, though, on Mossy. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. I mean, Ghost has been very prominent on getting these first bloods and just taking these early gunfights, so very excited to see the plays here he's going to make. See, here's the guy opening trophy door. He's going to hear the drone. Makes a little bit of noise, but the drone see him? Yeah, we'll see him, and the shield character, Kuzo, is going to probably jump in and get killed right here. Yeah, I mean, just great pick. No idea what Kuzo's doing right there. His teammate should have calmed it. Might have been miscommunication. And yeah, just another first blood for Ghosts. Very great first blood. Sakura, though, on the Ram, gets a kill. Even up on Buzz, on Mez. Looks like Rex gonna hold a angle here, but Ozud is gonna clear this guy out trophy. And now they have first floor control. And I mean, TTU just playing all downstairs, so it's going to be very interesting on how they're going to defend this. They actually spot, wow, they actually spot Camo in that corner and Boiler right there. So now he's going to have to rotate back to site, and now everybody's stuck in sight. It's not looking great for TT right here, as they do have the Ash. I like it. This flank from Rek right here could potentially get a kill. Camo gets a kill on the drop from the hatch. But Rek right here with the great flank. Ooh, gets caught by Jab though. Little toxic behavior right there, shoots the body. Yeah, and Gray's gonna get spotted from the hatch, and Camo tries to get even more, but Yab is just gonna end up dominating as Nova's best player. And it's 3-6, so 3 more rounds for Nova to go to overtime. It's possible, but I don't think it's likely, as the series is 2-0 and TTU. I mean, if we're looking at the overall leaderboard, TTU is dominant. Looks like they're gonna ban Clash, which is very funny. That's the first shield character that's banned. And the Ram is gonna be banned as well. Match point for TTU. One more round, and they take home the NECC Division 2 Champions title, or Finals title, and move up to Division 1 next semester, where they have the chance to go to Atlanta. And I just want to say that this is such a interesting dynamic right here, as Nova was an upper bracket champion, and they've been 2-0ing every team in the upper bracket to get to the finals. As TTU lost their first round of this competition and ended up making an insane lower bracket run to work all the way back up to finals, and now it's 2-0 in the series, match point against the top bracket winners who haven't lost a single map. Really beautiful story. Looks like Buzz is going to get an amazing first kill right there on Kuzo, support character on Thatcher. It's going to make it very difficult for Nova to attack now. And Camo's ready for a run out, but I mean, just look at the upstairs composition right here for TTU. They're just ready in library. They're ready to take fights in library and show that they're still dominant in this series and take home the title. And it looks like Yab is going to be on a really real off angle, so Trying to get this guy out of corner. It looks like O's gonna take a fight, but Rek just gonna just gonna kill him immediately. Sneaky missed all those shots right there, unfortunately, for him. And yeah, it's not looking good for Nova right now. Although the Yab is lurking up on a B site, might be able to get one from Connector. Very silent, very sneaky. But I don't think Gray hears him, but he hears him at the last second. Doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. Runs in, gets traded by Ghosts. I don't know why Yab ran in immediately after that. This is not a great play. Now it's a 2v4 for TTU to secure the game. It's a great trade by Ghost right there. And it looks like he's just gonna fight Buzz. Sakura. These two have to show some dominance right here, or to show some gun skill right here, if they want to win this round. 2v4, 1 minute left. Looks like that I take East